Hey guys, today me and my group will be talking about air pollution. Air pollution is a mix of particles and gases that can reach harmful concentrations both outside and indoors. Its effects can range from higher disease risks to rising temperatures. Soot, smoke, mold, pollen, methane, and carbon dioxide are just a few examples of common pollutants. One example is when fossil fuel is burned. It releases chemicals and substances into the air that contribute to climate change and the harassment of nature. According to the United States National Aeronautics and Aerospace Agency, also known as NASA, air pollution is caused by solid and liquid particles, with alongside certain gases that are suspended in the air. These particles and gases can come from car and truck exhaust, factories, dust, pollen, mold spores, volcanoes, and wildfires. The World Health Organization data shows that 9 out of 10 people breathe air that exceeds the institution's guideline limits, containing high levels of pollutants, with low and middle income countries suffering from the highest exposures, due to the concentration of industries and homes in a significantly small space.
Having said that, the social costs of air pollution extend far beyond health, including to climate, water, and agriculture. People experience a wide range of health effects from being exposed to air pollution. Breathing dirty air affects almost every organ in the body and contributes to many diseases, from asthma to cancer. It has been observed by researchers on National Geographic that nearly 2.5 million people die worldwide each year from the effects of air pollution. Not only people, but also the environment has been affected by greenhouse gases emitted by pollutants such as carbon dioxide, ozone, and methane, that are responsible for 30 to 40% of the global warming, an environmental phenomenon that rises air and ocean temperatures. In addition to that, air pollution can significantly affect the water cycle, from rainfall patterns to monsoon intensities. Particulate matter can reduce the amount of solar radiation that reaches the Earth's surface and also affects cloud formation and water carrying capacity, having a big impact in biodiversity, water reservoirs, and agriculture with drought periods. Consequently, ozone can damage plant cells and negatively interfere in photosynthesis, causing massive destructions to food crops. They can also lead to acid rains and burns, affecting other kinds of vegetation, forests, and even pollination.
Now that you have seen how air pollution can prejudice the environment and our lives, you may be wondering, what can we do to reverse that? There is no need to be jumpy or petrified. Luckily, we have a few tips that are not rocket science, and we are all accomplished enough to give it a try. I'm positive that all of you have heard at least once, "Oh, we don't need to take an Uber. Our destination is close enough so we can go by foot," or something like that. That's an excellent advice. We should all try to use more public transportation, bikes, or even our own feet instead of cars in order to reduce the amount of carbon dioxide released in the atmosphere. Second of all, when you have the need of using a car, try to go to your destination with someone that is also going there. When you give or take a ride, you are putting one less car on the streets, reducing the carbon dioxide released to the atmosphere, and even making a friend. In third place, when you're choosing what type of fuel you're gonna put inside your car, try to pick the biofuel or ethanol that doesn't liberate carbon dioxide or other greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Last but not least, plant trees. You may be thinking that just because we live in a big city, we are unable to plant. But I'm content to affirm that you're wrong. You can either plant the seeds on the ground or use the software named Ecosia, which plants a tree for every 45 searches you do while using it. You can also install it as a Google Chrome extension in order to create the habit of using it daily and more easily. So, after seeing those tips, would you rather take those suggestions on board and make a change, or face the music in the future?